What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at the VCT China Capsules. For those that don't know what these are basically Valorant's version of esports skins, and these esports skins help support the teams involved in Valorant's partnership program, which is also their version of franchising. One of the goals of implementing the franchising format to Valorant or any other esport like it is to provide job stability for the players, staff, and organizations involved. These capsules help with that stability, as 50% of the funds when purchasing a pack goes directly to the associated org. So I already purchased Sentinels, so 50% of the purchase went to Sentinels, and I also purchased G2, so 50% of that purchase went to G2 directly. However, with the original launch of these team capsules, the Chinese league was left out because they were the newest addition to the VCT leagues, meaning their designs were probably still a work in progress. That is until now, and we have the Chinese capsules finally ready to be purchased. Now, if you want to see which teams specifically were added into this capsule collection, you could go to the esports category, go into teams, go into China, and you can see all the teams that were added. Now, their list has been here since the beginning of this list, but their team skins weren't. So let's say I want to pick Dragon Rager Gaming, just go to their little category right here, and just click on the classic skin, and it'll bring you directly to them. Now, for thumbnail's sake, I am going to be purchasing one just to show it off. So, let's get into that real quick. These are $25. No! Oh no! Oh no! I overpurchased. Why? So, this is 1 minute later, and I realized that the Chinese team specifically are just $18.80. So all you really have to do, don't make the same mistake I did by just insta-picking the $35 one. Just get the $20 one, and you should be good for the Chinese teams alone. Why the Chinese teams? I don't know. But since I have the points already, let's go get one skin for the thumbnail and for myself. I'm going to go with EDG just because I don't really know much about the other teams. Like, I know Billy, I know DRG a bit, I know FPX, but people like All Gamers, JDG, I don't know anything about them. So I'm just going to go with EDG. You know what? Design-wise, I think this is probably my new favorite. Also, there's this wave thing going on the gun. I think that's in the other ones as well, but this one's different because it's red with the gold outline, so it stands out a lot more. Because with my Sentinels one, it doesn't do that. Or at least it's also red, so it kind of just blends in. The wave here stands out, so that's really cool. Also, I think this looks like the Champions bundle, because if you look at this one, this is the 2023 one, but if you look at it, it has the same digital theme going on. It's kind of red, but mostly gold and purple. This one has a lot more red, but it looks pretty damn close to it design-wise. Some people ask which skin they should buy, but honestly, if you're already asking that, I don't think you should be purchasing one. You should only be purchasing these if you know anything about them. If you don't know anything about these teams, don't even bother. It's really hard to justify a $20 to $25 skin, especially when it's only a classic of all guns. Oh, I figured out why it's only $20 or $18. They don't have a banner. That's weird. Okay, that makes a little more sense now. I mean, it's still expensive, but it makes sense. Now, for those that are confused as to what I'm talking about, each of the other teams from the other regions have banners and sprays. For some reason, the Chinese teams do not. I feel like this was rushed because Master Shanghai is around the corner, and maybe they just couldn't get the designs down in time, but either way, you should only purchase these bundles if you know anything about the teams or the VCT leagues, because it's really hard to justify dropping $20 to $25 on a classic skin. But if I had to recommend a skin aside from EDG, I would pick DRG or Dragon Rager Gaming, and only because this is the Ascension team that won last year and won their spot in Tier 1. And for those that don't know, Tier 2 is basically locked out of Tier 1 due to franchising, with the exception of winning Ascension, because if you win Ascension, you get a spot in Tier 1 for 2 years. And if you win Ascension, you get a spot in the Tier 1 league, you get all the benefits such as a set salary, shared revenue with the bundles, but you only get it for 2 years, which is the big catch, so you gotta make the best with what you got. Which is why I always like to support for tier 2, which is why I bought the G2 skin. This is another tier 2 team that won their way into tier 1, if you didn't know. And the same can be said with, where are you? With Bleed Esports and Gentlemates. Where are they? Yeah. These are the guys that won Ascension as well. If people support these tier 2 teams by purchasing their skins, it would show up and coming players and organizations that the grind towards tier 1 through challengers is worth it. I mean shit, this format even saved companies like Sentinels. They were on the brink of bankruptcy. Their capsule alone saved their company due to how much it made. Zelsis wasn't promoting it for shits and giggles. This man literally carried the company from rags to riches. I don't think he gets enough credit for it.
Please buy the Sentinels bundle, please!
And that alone proves that this system is working so far. So that is going to be it for today's video. What are your guys' thoughts on the VCT team capsules? Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll talk to you all later.